Hi, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to our meditation and mindfulness session today. I hope everyone can hear me okay. Today, we are going to work through an energy meditation, and this specific energy meditation is going to have specific visualizations with sounds. Now, something important to note about any type of meditation that has visualization is that it can get frustrating at times when we're not able to fully visualize or conceptualize those things that are suggested to us in a meditation. So at any time, if you're noticing that you're not quite able to see the images or to witness the colors that are suggested, just know that that is common, especially when you've been under stress. And who knows what any of us have already had to face this morning, what kind of stressors we may have already had in our lives this morning or even in the past week. But going from being stressed out straight into meditation can definitely be challenging for your mind. So at any time, if any of the visualizations seem frustrating, you will be able to focus on the sound therapy instead. Today's meditation will take us through what are considered the 7 primary issues or obstacles when it comes to suffering, these things that primarily interfere with peace. We are addressing fear, guilt, shame, grief, lies, denial, and a feeling of separation, separation from other people. It can be separation from spirit. There are a lot of ways to interpret what it is to feel separate. So let's get started. Go ahead and get comfortable. Again, if you're seated, you might want to shift forward. If you know that you want to lean back to give your spine a little support, lean back and maybe just let your chin come in towards your chest just a little bit. Imagine if you had an egg on top of your head, you would bow your chin until that egg could roll off the top of your head. Either close your eyes or at least soften your gaze so that you're able to look down past your cheeks and past the tip of your nose. Start to notice the breath and maybe slow down the exhale, inhaling through your nose, slowly exhaling from the throat. Your mouth could be open or closed. You could always begin to become a little more aware of the breath by counting it. Inhaling for about a count of 3. Exhaling, trying to double the length of your exhale. The longer the exhale, the greater there is a potential to tap into your body's relaxation response, into the parasympathetic nervous system. Inhaling, start to shape the breath so that you fully fill your lungs from the belly through the ribs to the heart. And as you exhale, slowly exhaling and allowing that breath to roll out in any natural way, maybe contracting the stomach just a little bit as that breath expires so that we truly bring up and out any stagnant breath that could interfere with you feeling energetic after your meditation. Continue to shape the breath for the next minute, inhaling into your nose. Slow exhale, doubling the exhale. Relax the jaw. Notice if there's any tension behind the eyes. Soften the bridge of your nose, your bottom lip, and even the insides of your ears. Now, as you exhale, start to make your body heavy, recalling what is it to feel heavy in your body. Exhaling, feeling as if we are wearing a suit of armor, a weight that can ultimately anchor us into the earth. For the next few easy breaths, just breathe in the sound of lum. This sound is often chanted in a low tone, Lum. Inhaling, breathing in the sound of lum. Exhale, long exhales with a heaviness in the body. Inhaling the sound of lum. On the exhale, sensing that your body releases a bright red light. This light represents fear. It can be rational or irrational fears that interfere with our sense of peace. Inhaling the sound of lum, exhaling red light, visualizing that energy that regulates a fear response, releasing fear. Now start to notice as you inhale, notice the movement of the breath, beginning to relate to a wave-like motion as the lungs inflate and empty, tapping into the element of water, maybe even starting to establish in our seat a sense of buoyancy. So now we're coming out of the weight. We're beginning to rise up with the inhale. Exhale, able to settle down in the way that you would settle into water to float, still sensing that there is support that pushes up from under us while we're able to rest easy in the seat. Continue to resonate with that element of water and the fluidity of the breath. And as you inhale now, breathing in the sound of VUM, V-U-M, VUM. Inhaling the sound of VUM, the breath is viscous, it's fluid, it's wave-like in nature. Exhaling, sensing an orange light leaving from the body. This light represents guilt. Inhaling VUM, exhaling orange light, releasing guilt, releasing any judgment or blame we may place on ourselves for things that were done in the past or for maybe anything that we're going through now. If you notice that this is challenging, simply forgive yourself and acknowledge that you are human and that this is a human obstacle, working through guilt. Tap into your sense of buoyancy, knowing that you have the right and you have the ability to rise above it all and float effortlessly through life. Become aware of a space now between your navel and spine. This energy is amber golden color. And as you inhale, breathe in and begin to warm the energy in your belly between the navel and spine. Perhaps witnessing this flame in the belly growing as you inhale, the belly expands, the breath feeds the fire. And we quite literally are moving the fire in the belly. You might even send messages of heat to your thumbs. Send a message of heat to the soles of your feet. Building heat that is the catalyst to change. Inhaling now, breathing in the sound of rum. R-U-M, rum. Exhale, releasing gold light, Releasing now shame, different from guilt. Guilt, what have I done wrong? Shame, I am something wrong. Both of these overlap as these are self-criticisms. Inhale, rum. Exhale, gold light, releasing shame, releasing any self-identification that is misconstrued or critical. Begin to breathe solely into the center of your chest, isolating the breath under your sternum and breastbone, isolating the breath behind the heart and under your shoulder blades. Perhaps even expanding the breath to the side body under the armpits. Breathing in, hearing the sound yum, Y-U-M, yum. Exhale, releasing bright green light. On every inhale, sense that you're lightening up, you're expanding. It's as if you're breathing in helium, and like a helium balloon, there's a sense of expansion, an expansion of consciousness, an expansion of awareness. Inhaling yum, exhaling green light, releasing grief, any deep sadness, any depression that may be connected to those things that we've lost or those things that we long for that maybe we just don't think are possible for us. Inhaling yum, exhaling green light, letting go. Let's bring awareness up to the throat. This energy serves as a major transition space in which we are able to stay in healthy communication with ourselves, with others, and perhaps even with the higher self, the voice from within. As you inhale with awareness of the energy that moves through your throat, listening for the sound hum. Inhaling, drawing in the sound of hum. Exhaling, letting go of bright blue, turquoise light. Letting go of any lies, any voices in the head, maybe even memories, voices from other encounters we've had in the past, thoughts, beliefs that we may have absorbed through the spoken word, untruths, thoughts and beliefs that are interfering with our sense of self, with our pursuit of joy, thoughts and beliefs that limit us so that we see the world in black and white rather than shades of gray. Inhale, hum. Exhale the lies. Exhale turquoise blue light. Open yourself to the truth. Now maybe deepen the breath and fully fill the lungs again. Drop the breath down into your belly, move it through your ribs, up to your heart. Maybe even bring it up to the middle of the brain. Becoming aware of the very middle of your brain. From the center crown of your head straight down into the middle brain, and from the center of your forehead, the third eye straight back. This place regulates our intuition, your sixth sense. Breathing in now, draw in the sound of Om. or just a hum. Exhale, letting go of bright violet light, letting go of any illusions. Affirming as we inhale the sound of Om, exhale the illusion, exhale violet light. Affirm, I see, based on insight and truth. Finally, we bring awareness to the very crown of the head. Unification. There is no sound here. Rather, it's just sensing the presence of unity, a sense of interconnectedness. As you inhale, sense that your awareness of self expands beyond your physical body. And as you exhale, still sensing that expansion, a knowing of oneself outside the physical form. This expansive awareness, this expansion in consciousness helps us to be more loving, more compassionate, patient, and sympathetic. Inhaling, sensing expansion. Exhaling, letting go of any thoughts or beliefs that we are so separate from any other human. Perhaps simply affirming now as you inhale, I am that. I am that. Now deepen your breath, a big inhale. Hold it, 3, 2, 1, let it go with a sigh. On this next inhale, let your shoulders rise up towards your ears. Big breath in. Pause, 3, 2, 1, let it go with a sigh. And now wiggle your fingers, maybe even open the eyes. One big inhale. And let it go with a sigh. From this place where we are centered, balanced, and the embodiment of peace and love, namaste. Have a beautiful rest of your day.